Pisces, Aries, Cusp to your beginning of the month of May reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. Best message is coming out. Okay. This May, we do have 5 planets that will be in Taurus. So wherever you have Taurus in your chart, if you do have Taurus in your chart, this is where you're going to want to pull your direction, okay, and your attention. That's for those of you who do have Taurus in your chart, and you know you do, okay? So just be aware of that. You might want to watch that Taurus reading if you do have Taurus, okay? Because this is a big month for Taurus. Okay. Let's see what's going on right now. Best message is coming in. Best message is coming in. Talking about that firm foundation. It's the same as the 4 of Coins, and making sure that you are taking control where control is needed at this time. So we do have the solar plexus chakra also coming out. So this is about intentions of where you really want to put your firm foundation. Where is your intentions, right? Intentions are that solar plexus. That's what I want, will have, want, will. What can I do, right? What can I do to make things happen for me? We use that solar plexus for our intentions, right? For what it is we truly want in life, right? The want is the desire of the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus is that I can. So it's like I can have this firm foundation. I can put everything in there that is exactly where I want. This is going to bring in power and vitality and willpower, self-esteem and confidence when it comes to that firm foundation, right? So this is saying I can have these things, and really knowing that this is where you're putting all your energy at this time of the month. That is going to be a very big thing for you, right? Because the firm foundation is about those financial matters that will assist in you laying a firm foundation and groundwork, right? Really keeping your feet on the ground and taking control of your security, and will have a better chance of building in the future. If you set those intentions, you will have a better tomorrow. That's really what it's saying. And right now, we really need to look at what it is that I truly seek when it comes to this situation, right? Where is this determination coming from? This is what I'm really looking at. And you really want to do that. Am I holding too tight to something that I might need to let go of so that I can restructure myself? Okay, so let's look over here and see what's going on. Clarify on the firm foundation. Standing your ground for what it is you truly want. Knowing that this could be a challenge moment. Maybe you feel like you're kind of a disadvantage right now, and you feel like you are standing your ground for what it is you truly, truly want to have, and what you say, I can do this. You should stay focused on those energies, you guys, so that you can access all the gifts that are coming towards you. Really opening up these doors. Okay, really laying down that groundwork, that frame. When we start to build a house, we always lay down foundation. So it just feels like right now is a good time to start laying down foundation for what it is you're truly building. You know what it is you want, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, but it does say there's some blockages going on about this situation. That's where the challenge is coming from, that maybe you're not sure exactly where to start or exactly how we're going to get here. So it does feel like there is some kind of mental conflict when it comes to the situation. Right? So really wanting to get past those into clear statements about what's going on so that you can really focus on, like I said, those good energies. So it does feel like in the very beginning of the month that I am challenged with this blockage, and I do feel defeated when it comes to these certain situations, right? Wherever you're laying your foundations, whether it's finances, love, right? It could be, many different areas. This is a general reading, right? So it's wherever you feel like, you know what, there is a blockage here. I am having a hard time maintaining control of what it is that I can do, but I have to remember I can and I will do this. I just have to refocus my attention. Energy goes, right? Where focus goes. And if you're focusing only on the hardships and the things that are going wrong within your life, that's not putting your energy to work, right? That's allowing that to say, oh, we're stuck. Well, we're going to stay stuck. Let's focus on something different. Let's focus on the outcome. Let's not restrict ourselves from what it is we truly can have by keeping ourselves down, right? The devil says, no, this is limiting your belief system of what is possible. This is saying can only be this way. And that is not, we want to get rid of that energy, right? So definitely this is could also be a self-sabotage in a lot of ways. So you're going to start feeling, you know what, let's go after this truth seeking. And I do feel like there's going to be this kind of turn around of the way that you're kind of seeing things. It's going to be more favorable because you're going to start noticing things. Okay? Start noticing, that this might be, you might even have somebody who's doing sneaky behavior around you. Feel like somebody's hiding something from you. And you might want to feel like, I want to go out and seek the truth to this situation of why this conflict is here. Once I understand everything that's going on around me, then I can really start laying down the foundations to get out of this situation and start really managing things in a different way. Whoa. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Clarify on the reasons here being competition and self-care. Feeling like you are, there could be a lot of clashing egos that's going on. There could be a petty mistake that you've made, and maybe you can't figure out how to pick your foot up out of the mud to move forward, right? You might feel like there's a lot of attachment over here when it comes to your situation. You might feel like there was some theft. You know what? They were thieving from me. How am I going to now, reap my rewards? How am I going to fix this situation? There's a lot of fixing the situation, right? If you know that there's a lot of unpaid debts and you're trying to figure out how, right, I'm going to manage getting out of this unpaid debts. How am I going to manage to do this, right? That and the other. You might want to start with, these, one of the bigger bills. Start working on them. Leave the other ones, right, if that's what you have. Kind of do the snowball effect. And it does say that once you figure out the situation, you do have all this creativity that's going to start opening up for you. This is going to be creative mind, getting rid of those blockages, starting to see things in a different light. Having this information coming towards you, you might get some information. Something is going to settle in your favor for sure when it comes to the beginning of the month, whether it's coming from your, from your higher self in some kind of aha moment, or if it's coming actually from someone else. But you definitely say, yes, this is where I'm going to start feeling like things are flowing in the right direction with the Ace of Cups, because it's going to be new feelings, intuition opening, new proposals coming your way on how to do things. Okay, I love that. Renegotiate certain situations. Maybe you need to go in and if you have a mortgage problem, maybe you have to renegotiate your mortgage or do a second mortgage so that you can get out of some debt or something, right? Something is definitely going to come around that's going to say this is how we're going to get out of this. If this is a love situation, you feel like somebody is being sneaky around you and you feel like they're causing maybe even a lot of loss because maybe they're spending money that they shouldn't be spending or something is going on over here when it comes to your money. You definitely are going to come to some kind of it's kind of like meeting in the middle situation over here, where you're going to start proposing new ideas. Maybe you need to, you know, change bank accounts, change your bank account pin, right? So they cannot get into it anymore. Something is going to happen, right, when it comes to that, right? Because you're saying maybe, you know, they're getting away with something. They're definitely getting away with something. If you're standing your ground against somebody who is being a bully towards you, you're definitely going to figure out something to do with that as well, because I do see that as well, that somebody could be being a kind of a bully to you. Okay. You're definitely going to figure out that you guys are going to have a tower. Many people are having tower, and the tower is really this sudden change and this sudden awareness and this sudden awakening to what is going on around you. Really feeling like, you know what, there is this release though as well, releasing myself from that mental conflict so I don't have to deal with this anymore, bringing myself back into union and connection with my higher self, so that things can become more healthy in whichever area of your life you're having this struggle. Everybody's area is a little bit different. For some of you, it's definitely career, and for others of you, it's either career, it's money based, it's money based or love based, for sure. Talking about that home conflict. Some of you might even be having and for some of you, it's something to do with a mortgage. Your mortgage went up, something like that, or you're going to, if you don't take out and refinance, you know, you might feel like you're going to be in more debt than normal. So it could definitely do with something that says I'm going to have to reevaluate this situation and take out a second mortgage. I see second mortgage in here for some of you. I don't know whose energy that is I'm picking up, but I'm definitely seeing that there's a lot of money spent in the wrong places, or we overspent money. Something came up maybe towards the house, and now, you know, now we're going to have to take out a second mortgage because I have to get a new roof or something. Something is transpiring there with someone with the mortgage, for sure. That is okay. So, yeah, a couple more cards for the outcome, please. Outcome to the situation. Outcome towards the situation. Two of Wands. Saying it's not really preparing to move just yet. You actually want to reconsider what's going on within the situation before you actually move out of that situation, right? So you want to know exactly where you're going and get yourself balanced, right, before it says you want to jump anywhere. So right now is not the time to actually jump anywhere. It's just time to reevaluate, get into what's going on with you. With the moon, there's a lot of hidden things that are going on, but you also want to get deep into the situation, reflect on a lot of situations, and use that intuition. So the outcome of the whole situation and the advice from Spirit is, the advice, please. Eight of Cups. Knowing that whichever way you know that you're going to go, you want to make sure that you are moving in the right direction and letting go of anything that no longer serves you, right? So definitely knowing that there will be some kind of emotional withdrawal one way or another, especially when you want to mentally think about the situation. Right, with the Eight of Cups, it's pretty much just understanding that you're caught up at this time. It's time to retreat to the outside world to evaluate what's going on. That way you're not enabling yourself. So it's time to pause, reflect, and heal. You could, literally, reschedule some kind of alone time with yourself and really communicate with your higher self and give back the power to yourself so you can move forward into the positive direction of what it is that's needed at this time. This will actually build that courage and strength through you, my friends, for this journey, right? So it's been an angel card. and have them clarify on that Eight of Cups, because that's really what it is. It's time to look at things from a different perspective. Yep. You will know exactly what's going on within the next few months. You will see a huge difference within the next few months as you are moving towards, because the situation will improve as you are reevaluating this situation. Love it. And it does. It says reconsider. Wow. Reconsider what is going on. And that's another card that says look at the intentions within yourself and look at what is going on around you. Don't move hesitantly, though, because it is definitely time to give focus to what it is so that you can have the overall opportunity. Okay, so right now, like I said, it's not a time to jump into anything. Right now, it's just saying it's time to look around, right, so that you can go after those personal goals. Okay, until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.